We're going to take a close look at a piece of text that comes from this fantastic book. If you like reading things like Harry Potter and fantasy, this is one that you should get hold of, called The Nowhere Emporium by Ross Mackenzie. And it's got a prologue at the very beginning of the book. And we're going to work on a skill that good readers need to have, which is called visualisation. That means, are you able to see in your head what the writer is writing about? Can you make a picture in your mind? So here's the first piece of the text, and this is how it opens. The shop from nowhere arrives with the dawn on a crisp November morning. Word travelled quickly around the village, and by midday the place was abuzz with rumour and hearsay. There were 4 shops in the row yesterday, today there are 5. Did you hear? It sits between the butchers and the ironmongers. The brickwork is as black as midnight, and it sparkles strangely in the light. The shop was indeed built from bricks the colour of midnight, bricks that shimmered and sparkled under the glow of the gas street lamps. Blocking the doorway was a golden gate so fine and intricate that some wondrous spider might have spun it. Over the windows, curling letters spelled out a name, The Nowhere Emporium. Now, what I need to be doing in my head is making a picture from these words, from these phrases, from these sentences. And something that can help with that is actually if you draw a picture and then take the evidence from the text to annotate your picture. So I've got my picture here. I'm not a very good drawer, so it's not a good drawing. But when you're doing something like this, it really doesn't matter, because it's all about getting your evidence from the text. Now, what I've got here is a shop in between the butchers and the ironmongers, because that's what the text told me, that this shop had appeared from nowhere in between the butchers and the ironmongers. So I am going to put an arrow and I'm going to write the words, it sits between the butchers and the ironmongers. Something else that it talked about in the text were the bricks. So I've tried to make my bricks look like the text, and the writer said they were as black as midnight. That's a bit unusual for bricks. They're usually brown. But these bricks are as black as midnight. So I'm not making this up. I'm actually looking very carefully at the text to see if I can draw a picture, the one that's coming into my mind, the one that the writer wants me to create.